Hello there, Karin Skacel here on behalf of Makers Mercantile with the top 5. Rather, let's do 6 with the top 6 things to look for in today's newsletter. Item number 1 is simply a reminder. We want to remind you that our would-be yarn, there's a sample of our would-be yarn, is on sale for 25% off through midnight Sunday night. At midnight, the sale turns into a pumpkin, totally disappears. So if you're interested in getting the would-be, now is the time to do it. I think yes, we do. We still also have the other deal going on with the would-be that if you purchase 7 cakes or more, you're going to get a free pattern. You have a choice of 3 free patterns, and those are all listed online. And you're going to get a free ripstop nylon bag made by DellaQ that says Makers Mercantile on it, and it's a zippered bag. So it's a pretty good deal that you got going on there. Go to makersmercantile.com, just type in would-be, W-H-I-D-B-E-Y, and we'll give you all the details of it as well. I went over them on Tuesday, so I'm not going to go over them all again today. Item number 2 is a new bag. Now, before I get into this new bag, I should probably say I'm going to be a bag lady today. I have a lot of little bags to mention, so just bear with me. But this first one is sort of special to me, because I actually did the original painting that it was based on. So this one is called Makers Unite. And just a little history, last March, before this all started, actually I took off on the day after that we had our first death in Washington State. That was the first death in the United States from the virus. I took off and went on a 2-week retreat to go paint on the island of Molokai in Hawaii. And I was very fortunate that I got to do that because it was sort of like the last time anyone got to travel. And on my way home, everybody was already wearing masks on the planes and so on. It was a little odd. But one thing I painted at the retreat was this actual painting, and it's actually a very, very large painting. We have made it smaller here, but what's on the painting is the background are hand knit stitches, and then all the hands actually are my hands that I have traced on here, and they incorporate a lot of different types of things for makers. There are some knitting needles, there's a crochet hook, there's a pair of scissors, there's a sewing thread, and there's paint, all things that I really enjoy doing. Some of the poms have hearts in them to show my love for the universe, and then there's also some hands that have eyes in them. And please don't think that that is evil. Some people call that the evil eye, but it's actually God's hand, and it's a protective hand to protect you from things. Then there's 2 hands, I think you can probably see that are holding the sun. And that sun is shedding light on what I painted to be the earth. That's this part right here, there's our earth. And with a big ball of yarn in the middle, because of course yarn is a huge part of my life. And then if you look around the earth, there's 123 little people holding hands, and they're of all nationalities. So that was my painting. Probably told you a little more than you really wanted to know, but we decided to put it on a bag, and if nothing else, so I could give my mother one. But it is a drawstring bag. It is 13 inches wide, 14.5 inches long, and it has a 3-inch gusset. So see the gusset down there? So it's actually bigger than most of our bags. I had 20 balls of the would-be in here earlier. I now have 12 because I took some out. So it does hold a substantial amount of merchandise, yarn, and on the inside it is white, so you can see items very, very clearly. That is our newest bag, Makers Unite. Then we have another shipment that came in of the Bohin bags. I don't know if you remember, but before the holidays we got these great bags in. These are from Bohin of France. Bohin makes phenomenal scissors, by the way. And they sold out within a day. They were all gone. So we thought, let's order more. Well, they were back ordered, so it took a while to get them, but we now have them. They are a pastel type of plaid with some pink, a little bit of brown, blue. It has a faux leather side and bottom to it. It has one zippered pocket in the front that actually fits a cell phone nicely. And then on the inside, well, you could actually use this as an overnight bag if you wanted to, or you could put about 5 different projects in it. Anyways, we have them in stock again, and if you want one, go ahead and click down below and we'll take you right to it. Other bags. I'm going to get into our spring cleaning here. We started spring cleaning last week and we're going to continue spring cleaning this week. And I do have one little bag that's in spring cleaning. It's this little guy. He is a suede bag. He will hold a small cell phone, but not one of the larger iPhones. Has a little snap in the front, has a little pocket in the back, super long, what you want to call it? What do you call this, handle? Anyways, you can shorten it, you can lengthen it if you want, but it's really lightweight, so it's a great thing that you could wear under your clothing if you wanted no one to see it or something like that. You could put some credit cards, a couple of, you know, a little bit of cash in it or whatever. Great little bag, 50% off. Also 50% off, these are phenomenal pom-poms. Give you a tiny little history on it. Back in 2018 when we had the Winter Olympics, we bought a lot of these and unfortunately we didn't sell them all. Well, since then, there are no Winter Olympics. People don't normally wear red, white, and blue except for on Independence Day. And as it so happens, that is in summer. So most people are not wanting to wear a wool hat, such as this one here, with a red, white, and blue pom-pom on it. So they are now 50% off. You can save them for next year. They're in 2022. There's going to be the Winter Olympics again. Or you could actually put these on, turn it into a keychain. You could wear it on the back of your head. You can make yourself a cotton scarf, not knit it. Well, you could knit it too. You could also sew one out of a knit and put one on each end. There's so many different things what you can do with it, but these are 50% off while supplies last. When they're gone, they are gone. And then what else do we have? Fabric, yes. And this is not a spring cleaning. This is just a fabric that we recently received. We got 2 of them in that have otters. Otters are my favorite little sea animals because they're so cute, you know, and they're so sweet. They don't bark as loud as sea lions. They don't make as much of a mess, and they're really cute. So this is called Sea Otter Village. And I could see this in a little kid's crib, you know, a little bassinet or something like that. And then there's also this one here that has little sea otters in circles, and they are always swimming around either a frog, a lobster, a butterfly, or a flower. Both of these fabrics are made by Paintbrush Studios. They're 100% cotton, 44-45 inches wide. So that does it for today. We have a lot of events listed down below too. I think I went over most of them on Tuesday. You can check them out if you like. And don't forget, next Tuesday night, we do have our Maker's Night. So we'll hope you'll join us then. That's it for now. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Take some time to be creative, stay safe, and we will see you on Tuesday. Ciao.